Hey there. Hi, kids. Good day to you. Good evening. How are you? We're having a good time this week, everybody. We absolutely are. Everything is so old. I know. Maybe you're thinking, what is this stuff? I don't get it. What's going on? Well, today I thought before class we could take a quick look at some old pictures. What do you think about that? Sound fun? Okay, here's some old pictures, some old photos, and I'm going to have you guess which one is me. I won't say. Here's one photo from the 1980s. Here's another photo, also from the 1980s. And here's one last one, also from the 1980s, or actually this one might be 1970s. But I'll tell you what, in every photo, these are people I know. They are in my family. So let's look at it one more time. And can you guess which one is me, if I am in the photo or not? So yeah, that's how we're going to get started today. Good evening. Welcome to Fast School. It's 7:30. I'm Teacher Mary, and we are still going with this crazy I Love the 80s week. Hey, Wayne. Hello. What's up, dude? Gabby's here. Nice to see everybody. Hey, Christina. All right, so here's what you're going to guess. Take a look at this photo, and can you guess which person is me? Which one is Teacher Mary? Here are your choices. This girl is A. If you think this one is me, that's A. If you think this one back here is me, that's B. If you think this person is me, that's C. And if you think this person is me, that's D. So go ahead and choose. Which one is Teacher Mary? Which one is Mary? A, B, C, or D? Ready? Okay, vote. Okay, some of you said this one. You think that's me? No, that's not me. That's my dad. Oh, you guys are too funny. I love it. All right. Also, many people thought this was me, but guess what? Nope, that's not me. That's my sister. And even some people said maybe this was me. No, that's my cousin. Not, not, not. I'm this one. I'm the smallest. That's me when I was a baby. Yep. But good job, everybody, instead. Oops, look at my face. I've drawn all over my face. Let me erase me. Okay, that's better. Yes, that photo was from 1984. I was 4 years old. So you can do the math. How old am I now? All right. Jerry Very, Nick, yeah. What's up? Jerry Very cool. You are too cool for school, dude, right? Look at this, guys. It's a Nintendo. Do you still play with Nintendo today? Well, I'll tell you what. Nintendo was very cool back in the 1980s. People were like, wow, look at this. It's a video game. It came from Japan. You know, in Japan, they love to make fun, crazy stuff. In Japan, it was called the family computer. They called it the family computer. And then it finally came to the USA in 1985, and kids started playing it. I remember playing it, playing the Nintendo. Okay, let's try and say that. Nintendo. Nintendo. Hey, Sophia, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Sophia, Sophia, Alice and Cinderella. Very cool. Hey, Kitty, hey, Alan, thank you, thank you. Susan Williams. You guys have the best names. Uh-oh, someone's named I am stupid. That's not nice. Be nice to yourself. You have to love yourself. Hey, Funny Unbox, thank you. So guess what? The first Nintendo to come to the USA was released. Release. What's that? Release. Okay, I'm going to show you a new word if you didn't know. If you didn't know, release, past tense, released. 推出. So in 1985, the first Nintendo was released in the US. So let's take a look at an old TV commercial from then. You want to see something? Old TV commercials. Awesome TV commercials from the 1980s. Here's one on the Nintendo.
Will you be the one to witness the birth of the incredible Nintendo Entertainment System? The one to play with Rob, the extraordinary video robot, batteries not included. He helps you tackle even the toughest challenge. Will you be the first to raise the incredibly accurate Zapper and play games like Duck Hunt or action-packed Hogan's Alley and high-flying Kung Fu, each sold separately? Will you be the one to experience the Nintendo Entertainment System? Comes with Rob, Zapper, Control Deck, 2 controllers, Gyromite, and Duck Hunt.
Whoa, Duck Hunt. I remember that game. That game was awesome. One Direction. Guess what? We had a gun, and you have to plug it in. We had a gun, and the ducks go across the screen, and we shoot it. Duck Hunt. I loved that game. All right, ready for the sentence? The first Nintendo was released in the US in 1985. The first Nintendo was released in the US in 1985. Eva, One Direction, and Doris, you are my lucky stars today. Lucky star, is it shine so bright wherever you are? Stephen, William, and Gabby, yeah, Wayne. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. That's some Madonna. Icon, Tubiao. These little pictures that mean something. They stand for something. There's many icons that we see today. For example, here are some old 1980s icons. We've got the sneaker, the shoe icon, the sunglasses icon, ooh, cassette tape icon, old computer icon. Here's the video game icon. All kinds of crazy old stuff for old people like me. And I think you know this icon right here. This icon. Let's say it first. Icon, icon. Starlight, star bright, Larry, Minnie, Pekka, and One Direction. First star I see tonight. Nice job, Coco. Thank you. Here, an orange for you guys. I'll give you something back. I can share. There you go. And I'll take a star. Thank you. So that icon that we just saw, it means save, right? When you are working on the computer and you need to save, you click the save icon. So this picture, this tubiao, was born from the Apple II computer. Apple II computer. I'm going to show you that. All right. This is how we saved back then. These little discs. It's called a floppy disk. Let me put that on the screen. Floppy. Oops, that's too small, huh? Floppy disk. And this is how we saved everything. Okay, so let's say that the save icon we see today was born from the Apple II. The save icon we see today was born from the Apple II. What's up, Noxie? Good to see you. Thanks. All right, Cherry, Eva, and Mike. Cool, cool, cool. Yay. Christina, Candy, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so maybe you're thinking right now, Mary Lauscher, what is Apple II? You mean like apple and orange fruit? What is this? No. I don't mean that. I'm talking about the first computer that we used back then. Was the Apple II computer? Oh, such an old computer. The Apple II. Let me show you a picture. The screen was so thick and heavy, and it was very small, not easy to see on the Apple II computer, but this is what we had. This computer, the Apple II. You can see right there it says Apple II. And right here, you put the floppy disk. Fang Ruanpan Zhili. This is how you saved. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Okay, this word is invent. Invent. This means to make something for the first time. Like the man who invented the telephone was Alexander Graham Bell. Let's say invent. 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 Nick, Hillary, and Steve. Good job. Yes. Crystal, what's up, girl? Dudette. Funny and Box Dudette. Yeah. In 1985, Windows was invented by Microsoft. You use Windows. Do you use Windows? Or do you use iOS? If you use Windows on your computer, send a star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Julian, Alina. Let's count. How many? How many people use Windows? Jiger and Shuyong Windows. Wow, Alice, Jerry, very cool. One Direction. Okay, stop. So 79 to 94. 15. 15 people use Windows. Wow. Okay, how many people use iOS? Jiger and Shuyong iOS. Send a star. Ready? Go. Oh my God. iOS so popular. Cinderella, Ryan, Wayne, Jerry. Oh, you use both? Okay. All right, I see 20 people say they use iOS. Maybe you use both. Yeah, I use both. Dokuyi, iOS and Windows. So let's take a look at a quick Windows TV commercial. Okay, TV 广告, a TV commercial about this Windows when it was first invented in the 1980s. Windows, Windows, Windows. People were like, whoa.
How much do you think this advanced operating environment is worth? Wait just 1 minute before you answer. Watch as Windows integrates Lotus 123 with Miami Vice. Now we can take this Ferrari and paste it right into Windows right. Now how much do you think Microsoft Windows is worth? Don't answer. Wait until you see Windows Right and Windows Paint and to listen to what else you get at no extra charge. The MS-DOS Executive, an appointment, a terminal, Prince 4 RAM driver, and can you believe it? Reversi. That's right, all these features in Reversi, all for just, how much did you guess? 500? 1,000? Even more? No, it's just $99. That's right, it's $99. It's an incredible value, but it's true. It's Windows from Microsoft. Order today, P.O. Box 286, DOS, except in Nebraska.
That guy is crazy. Oh, I love it. He's so excited. Windows. Wow, we have Windows. And guess what? It's only $99. People were insane back then. Okay, ready? In 1985, Windows was invented by Microsoft. In 1985, Windows was invented by Microsoft. Oh, too funny. Coco Love, Eva, Bailey, Minnie Pekka, nice job, very nice job. All right, I also want to show you something really quick. Today, in 2016, Arling Elio, kids, if they see an old Apple II computer, they're like, what do I do? It's so difficult to understand. So I'd like to share with you some kids just like you that are trying to use an Apple II computer.
Kids react to technology. This episode. How do I do this?
It's in the back.
Oh, I see where it is. Why does it have to make so much noise? And there's nothing on the screen.
Doesn't look anything like what we have now.
Apps, games, websites, everything. But this thing right here has nothing.
Go ahead and try to do something on the computer.
Nothing's happening. How do I do this?
You can't do anything or even type.
Who wants to do that?
So computers back then could only do limited things. For example,
The math problem. The doesn't make any sense. You have to give some sort of command and then type in what you want it to do? This would be the hardest thing in the world.
So what you need to do is you have to type.
Wow. So kids are really, really not sure. What is this? How do I use it? Yeah. I love it. It's too funny. What's up, Roy? Roy, can you use the Apple II computer? Noxie can. Roy, you guys are funny. Okay. Network. We all use 3G, 4G network phones. What network am I on? Right now, I'm showing a 4G network. 4G LTE. So that's network. Okay, ready? Network. Network. Kitty, Jerry, very cool. And Nancy, great job. Noxie, Gabby, Isabella, yes. Mobile phones in the 1980s were used on a 1G network. One more time. Mobile phones were used on a 1G network. Amy Lala, awesome. Julie and Mia and Angel, cool. Yes. Battery. The battery is in the back of your phone. Many things need a battery to work. Deansure. Okay, let's say battery. 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 Larry, Alice, and Roy. Nice. Cool. So on these old mobile phones in the 1980s, you could only talk for 35 minutes before the battery died. Here's one. Here's this old mobile phone from 1980s. And here's this guy. Oh, he looks so cool. So cool, talking on his mobile phone. Oh my goodness. And this is it charging. Yeah. 充电. It's charging on this thing. Those phones are huge. You could only talk for 35 minutes before the battery died. You could only talk for 35 minutes before the battery died. Joyce, thank you. Amy Lala, Mike and Alice, there you are on top with 98. Good. Crystal Noxie, thank you. Launch. Be careful, it's not lunch. It's not 中饭, but it's got that ah sound. Jerry, very cool. Can you say ah? Launch. Launch. All right. 3, 2, 1. Launch. Okay, ready to say it? Launch. Go. Ryan, Fong, and Alice. Very nice. Cool. Average score 91. So everybody did very well. Very well. Superhero, Noxie. Yeah! In 1981, the first space shuttle was launched. This was called Columbia. The first space shuttle launch was called Columbia. And guess what? For you, I have a little quick video on that launch. Not lunch. I know it sounds like it. The 1981 Columbia launch.
This is the passageway that the astronauts would have used. You see it retreating there on the left. This is the passageway the astronauts would use in order to get out of the spacecraft. That protects the
T-minus 4 seconds from switching to the redundant sense sequence. T-minus 15, 14, 13, T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We've gone for main engine start. We have main engine start.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Go! Oh, honey, go. Fly like an eagle. Go.
Go! Go! Fly like an eagle. Go, Pinky, go! Oh, she's sleeping. Okay. Yeah! Wasn't that cool? That was awesome. Ready to say? The first space shuttle was launched in 1981. The first space shuttle was launched in 1981. Alice, Minnie, Pekka, and Jasmine. Nice pronunciation. 你们的发音非常好。Gianna, Coco, Love, and Noxie too, for sure. 真的, really? So in the 1980s, at that time, CDs, 光盘 CDs could hold more information than a computer. That's crazy, isn't it? At that time, CDs could hold more information than a computer. Go. Oh, I love you, Julian, Alice, and Mike. Everybody's doing so well. Average score 89. Mwah. Good. Stephen, Gabby, William, Kitty, Kenny, Cherry, Doris, Candy. An orange. Would you like an orange? Here you go. Okay, let's do review. Quick review. I know today we learned a lot of strange things. 很奇怪, like, what is this? Well, that's okay. That's what it's like when you learn history. History. Okay, so we talked about the Nintendo, the family computer, the Nintendo, released in the USA 1985. We learned about this save icon. Save. This is the save icon. And this was born from the Apple II computer. Oops, can't see it. Save icon, born from Apple II computer. We also did invent. This is to make something for the first time, like Microsoft invented Windows in the 80s. The network was 1G. The mobile phones were on a 1G network, and the battery would die after only 35 minutes. Only 35 minutes for that battery. And 1981, the first space shuttle was launched. All right, ready for your questions? Okay, number 1. What was launched for the first time in 1981? What was launched for the first time in 1981? Go. Mini Pekka, One Direction, Funny and Box. Awesome. Everybody good. Yes. B, the space shuttle. Next question. The save icon we see today is from Apple II, Windows 2, Apple 4 or Windows 3? Go. Noxie, thank you. Here, eat this orange. I don't want it. Funny in Box, Kathy Pond, Angela, and everybody mostly got Apple II. Yeah, it was the Apple II. Was there an Apple I? Yes, Apple I was even older, but that was 1970s, I think. Okay, how long at most can you talk on a cell phone in the 1980s? How long at most could you talk on a cell phone in the 1980s? Three, two, one. Bing! That's right. C, 35 minutes. And Kevin and Apple, good job. Next, the CD can hold more information than blah, blah, blah in the 1980s. A CD could hold more information than blah, 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 blah in the 1980s. Coco Love, yeah. And Isabella and Coco Love, yes, a computer. Good, A. So, what would you do in your spare time if you had lived in the 1980s? What would you do in your free time if you had lived in the 1980s? So many wonderful things. Awesome. Okay, leaderboard. Noxie 52. Jerry Very Cool 24. One Direction Westlife 12. Ryan 10. Gabby 7. Steve, Wayne, and Nick 6. Susan Williams and William Vivian 5. Thank you all. Mwah. Well, I hope you had fun today and learned something very useful. You can tell your friends that you know, because Teacher Mary from Fast School taught you to love the 1980s. That's it for now. I will see you tomorrow, okay? All right. Have a good night. Bye-bye.